Hold on. Is that a penis tank with sidewalls? What's going on here, bro? First it was foot-long subs, now it's foot-long tanks. Well, eat your heart out, world of tanks. Here comes Sprocket. Alright, we're going to slow things down. We're going to dive into this and unpack as much as we can. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel that is everything Mil-Simp, tac shooter, and historic gaming. If you're new around here, do know we try to give away a Steam key at the end of every week. If you're interested in that, I got details on how to enter coming up. Just stay tuned. Alright, well, here's something different. It's like a mix between Crossout, World of Tanks, and War Thunder. This came out of nowhere. Going into early access. The game's Sprocket. That name reminds me more of a BMX bike than a tank, but what do I know? Now, as you've probably already gathered, it looks as if the game is PvP. You start out, you customize and design your own tank, and I would imagine through objectives and missions, you're gonna acquire more parts. I know how kids these days love progression. So right off the back, I feel like this game has a formula for success. Although it may not be something I exactly would want, because I would want, 50 infantry players running around in there also. It's gonna blow them to smithereens, but that's just me. So we got tons of screenshots to check out. If I'm going too fast, just pause it and we'll wait up for you. But I feel like the best way we're gonna get info on this game the fastest is to check out the FAQ with the developers. Now, I've tried contacting them for further information. That may take a while, so we may do a follow-up video down the road, but as for now, I just want to get the information that's out there in as clean and as tight package as we can in this one video. Alright, boyos, we're going to slow things down and interrogate these developers. So first off, when does it release? Early access on Steam is planned for the 20th of August, 2021. How much will it cost? It's aiming to be worth around $20 American. Will there be multiplayer? A small one eventually, or leaving the big battles to the big boys? Will there be Steam Workshop integration? Very likely. What are the required system specs? Unknown at the moment, aiming for the max graphics on low high end. A dedicated GPU will probably be necessary. Can I play the alpha? Alpha is closed, only a small number of testers will have access. Will there be any way to financially support the development? No support is necessary right now, but thanks. Can I export my design as a model? This is not supported and is not planned to be for the time being. Alright, so there's two aspects of gameplay, really. You have first design the tank, so we'll be going over some tank designer questions, and then finally, gameplay. So starting with tank designer questions. Will there be rounded cast hulls, turrets, or pike nose hulls? All to come over time. Will there be open top vehicles? There are some plans for them, no guarantees though. Can I have more than 2 tracks? They're supported, but need some work, so they're not allowed for the time being. Will there be stabilizers? There's a small amount of stabilization in by default for game feel. More specialized stuff may come later on. Will there be engineering vehicles of any kind? Mine clears for sure, others a possibility. Will there be Sabot rounds of any kind? Sabots would ruin the balance without modern armor types. It's a no for now. Will there be squeeze bores, unguided rockets, or mortars? More weapons will be explored once standard cannons are sorted. Can I pick where to store ammunition? Set the amount stored in the hull or turret. This affects load time and detonation chance. Will there be oscillating turrets or hull aiming, pneumatic suspension? Possibly, though far down the line. Will there be different types of armor? Only RHA for now. Will we be able to make our own shells? It is planned. Will we get wheeled vehicles? Possibly, though very far down the line. Will there be autoloaders? Probably, though far off. Only manual loading for now. Will there be machine guns? Only decorative for now. What is the smallest and largest gun I can use? For now, 30 to 250 millimeters. Can I add more than one cannon or turret? Only one of each for now. Will there be modern era tanks? Sticking to World War II for the time being, but the foundation is all there for other eras. Is there a limit to cannon elevation, depression? Cannon rotation is constrained by internal walls and breech size. How is load time calculated? Load time is tied to shell mass, ammo rack location, and loader internal space. Can I design artillery, anti-aircraft? Self-propelled versions of these are planned for just far down the line. Alright, now these next questions are going to be pertaining to just gameplay. What is the gameplay loop? You're given an objective and some info, not too much, about what you're up against. Use this info to design a tank that will work with a certain playstyle you've chosen. You then attempt to complete the objective with your design. If it doesn't do well, back to the drawing board. If it does do well, you win. You progress to the next mission where you have different constraints. Are there armor penetration mechanics? Yes. Will there be a sandbox? Yes. Will there be environmental destruction? Yes, though no terrain deformation. What is the damage model? It's based around internal component health, no hit points. You die when your vehicle loses enough critical internals. Will there be mission map creators? This would take a colossal amount of time and effort to get polished, so it's a no for now. So in vain of keeping this video to what YouTube calls watchable, pretty much like 10 minutes or less. Yeah, that's right, YouTube says you guys have the attention span of a squirrel. I'm going to be slinging these screenshots at you like a turbo slideshow. So like I said before, just pause the video and we'll wait up for you at any time. For instance, I want to show you this one here. If you could look at the left, it shows base, mobility, firepower, crew, luxury, and then over at the right is how you tinker with everything. I would imagine this here would be like the tank designer mode. And of course this next pick is of gameplay. But look at all these different types of tanks. Anything you could imagine looks pretty much possible. I mean, look at this guy. How's he even attacking? It looks like all he's got's a little machine gun. Reminds me of a Stug without a gun. Now, here we are back in the tank designer mode, and as you can see, he's in that first part on the left base, and over at the right is where he tinkers with it. Now, like I said, pause the video and dial in. You can see literally every aspect of the design of the tank is variable, and you can mess with the dimensions of every single part of the tank. Now, some of these you'll see like extra tracks up on the hull or on the turret. Now, this is just speculation, but that'd be kind of cool if you get like your tracks blown off and you actually have to have extra tracks, like physically have them. If you didn't bring them on that mission, then you're a duck in the water, you know, you're kind of screwed. Speaking of ducks, that freaking tank looked like a duck, huh? Weird, man. I feel like you'd feel safe in that one as far as defense goes, but it's not very intimidating as far as attack goes. It's got a big gun, though. Good lord. It'd be very interesting to see how this game, you know, comes out and handles situations like that. I would imagine that's a thing, as you see a lot of these tanks have extra tracks, like, on the ready. Just a thought, I guess. Now, maybe it's just me, but this terrain here in these pictures look more like World War I. You'll see trenches and stuff like that. Now, in the FAQ, it said something about World War II. Didn't mention World War I at all, but I remember reading somewhere, I don't remember exactly where, but that the game was supposed to be between World War I and World War II. Just like in the trailer, you saw some of those original oblong-looking weird tanks that were from World War I. Oh my god, destruction! I don't know, like this picture here, for example, very reminiscent of World War I. G.I. Joe. I kid. It does look like a G.I. Joe tank or something, doesn't it? Look at this guy. It looks like a Panzer IV mixed with a rubber ducky. Again, the freaking Panzer IV skirting. I feel like everybody's going to use that to protect their tracks. Now, from what I was reading, you could literally, like, from where you place your gun and turret, you can obstruct your own view. So like, so many things come into factor. You'll have to tinker with your tanks. There's the freaking foot-long one, and it's totally in World War I. I even saw the freaking Zeppelin flying above. But like I said, YouTube doesn't want me making these videos too damn long, so we gotta hurry up and get through this. I still got more freaking pictures to show you. Look at this little dude. What the hell is he gonna do in a tank fight? I'm confused. And right at the last second I saw a little snub-nosed cannon over there on the right side of the hull. But still. This guy looks like freaking Gonzo from the Muppets. Alright, I know it's supposedly bad for the algorithm or whatever, but we're gonna slow it down a little bit because we gotta go over this before we wrap things up. This is a closer look at like the parameters we're allowed to mess with when we're designing the tank. So like I said earlier, over on the left side of the screen, there are like 5 main sections of how you design and tinker with your tank. So we're messing with the engine, so I guess that would be under mobility. Like I said, it starts with the basic, and then you have advanced. Apparently we're in a slow 9.0 liter V6, 672 kilograms. And then here in the advanced, of course, you can see our cylinders, displacement, the actual torque we'll be putting out, shows our RPMs, and this is all stuff you can mess with. And I would imagine these numbers and stuff can change with, you know, different components you add and take away. And of course, you're gonna have to earn these components by doing missions. Very interesting. And now this last readout looks as if it's statistics. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be overall statistics or after each mission, but it kind of gives you a general idea of your performance of your tank. Oh, it shows fuel consumed down at the bottom, so I would imagine this is like an after mission report. And then I'm sure somewhere you could find your, you know, career statistics. I don't know where the hell this game come from and why it's named SPROCKET. If somebody could maybe fill me in, if you're a tank expert, down in the comments, what the hell a SPROCKET is. I thought that was like a BMX bike part. Anyway, I got a horrible cough I'm trying to get over, and when I do, I plan on jumping back on Twitch. I can't really edit out my gnarly coughing, you know, when I'm live streaming. So if you haven't already, definitely click the little Twitch link down below in the description. Give me a follow. That way you'll be ready when I'm ready here soon. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Of course, I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. You guys make it all possible. And if everything goes according to plan, this will soon be like a second job to me. Can't wait. Thank you guys for all the support. If you too would like incentives, exclusive content, exclusive emojis, of course dibs on everything, you know, special Discord channel, yada yada yada. Oh yeah, you also get double the entries for every week's Steam key. So consider throwing me 99 cents a month. It'll mean more than you know. Become one of the Mil-Simp minions. But of course, if you're not in position to monetarily support, just keep liking the videos, commenting, all that jazz. So thank you all for the support. Thank you for watching. Let's wrap this thing up. Of course, I gotta tell you, in case you're new around here, how to enter the giveaway. It's super easy. All you gotta do is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join our little Discord channel, it's linked below. But most importantly, drop a comment, and within your comment, leave your Discord name and number. That's going to work as your ticket stub if you do win. Now, I'm not even going to lie, the past 3 winners did not claim the keys. So people always wonder, how you got so many keys? Well, I'm not doing this for my health. I'm not going to go track down the winner. They got to watch the videos if they want to win. Yeah, I'm a monster, I know. Anyway, thanks again. Special shout out to my channel members. Love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Y'all be good to each other.